She had all of a sudden started a very long menstrual cycle that lasted for weeks, and it was enough that she was not only feeling down as a person because of the bleeding, but losing her minerals from the bleeding. And she was also having cramping and nausea, lightheaded, feeling really miserable.
Yeah, there was a lot of times that I would be so tired that I would sleep through like a lot of things, or I wouldn't even feel like going and doing activities with my family or going to my dad's house, and I wouldn't feel like doing it because I just wanted to stay in bed. So.
I grew up with a functional medicine thought process and lifestyle already, so I knew to reach out to Kingdom immediately because I had heard so many great things about them that they were the first people that I called. I was very impressed. One of the things that Taylor recommended right away before we got the supplements in was to improve her blood sugar. Although I understood quite a bit about blood sugar because of my own pregnancies and different issues that I've had, Cassie being a teenager, she was still learning that, especially for late night snacking, because if she had a friend over, it might be organic chips, but it was still carbohydrates. And they would munch on those, and she wasn't aware of how much that was affecting her blood sugar with what she wasn't aware that she was having, which was the PCOS struggle. And so until we had testing done, she didn't understand that or what was happening with her body. And so one of the first things that Taylor suggested was, let's get her on steady protein, snacks, and every meal. And so we started that right away, and she immediately started feeling better.
Yeah, my blood sugar was not near as low, and everything was really wonky when I first had it drawn. And then whenever I was doing the more protein and adding it in, whenever I would eat carbohydrates and making my carbohydrates better, then I could tell that I wasn't feeling just exhausted all through the day randomly. So that was really nice. Oh yeah, my symptoms are basically completely better, and if I stay up on my supplements, then I can tell that there's a big difference from when I'm like, oh, I can tell I missed a day or two. So I've been able to wake up earlier, and whenever I do, even though I'm still not a morning person, I don't feel as miserable and cranky throughout the whole day, and I can tell that I have more energy whenever I am awake because of adding more proteins and keeping my blood sugar stable. So it's really nice.
Energy, that was one of the things. To have at the time, a 14-year-old with zero energy was so sad for me as a mom. And so to see my daughter start to come back alive, I was thinking, yes, God, thank you. We're on the right track. So however long it takes, we know we're moving in the right direction.
I've been able to wake up earlier, and whenever I do, even though I'm still not a morning person, I don't feel as miserable and cranky throughout the whole day, and I can tell that I have more energy whenever I am awake because of adding more proteins and keeping my blood sugar stable. So it's really nice.
I would be very concerned to say that that's the right way to go, because that is affecting their body by putting chemicals into it that you don't know what those side effects can be. And even if those side effects don't show up today or next week, those are years down the road that these are so devastating to a young person's body. So I would highly recommend trying a functional approach. You will not go wrong. The lab work is so intensive there that if there's anything going on, they will uncover it. And I would highly recommend taking that approach first as a mom or a daughter.